Hey, I'm Kev Kemasco, and welcome back to TT Isle of Man Ride on the Edge Harder Has. We're heading back to the Isle of Man for the Winter Cup, section 7 to 9, 12.8 miles long. And we are going to be using, we've got quite a lot of perk points though, we've got 60. It might be best actually to save it for the Irish Championship race which is about to come up. Because yeah, quite a lot of these are expensive unfortunately to use. So we'll save that, but we'll see if we do well. Let's head back to the mountain course. So we're back on our Honda in the Super Sport category. Has got 5 Triumph Daytonas after Phil's Triumph Daytonas, including Gary Irwin. And then we've got 3 Hondas, a Kawasaki and a Yamaha snuck in as well. So we'll see how we can do. As Gary looking happy as always. There we go, we're getting underway then. So this is a section I think we were a bit nervous at, do I remember. As we head towards the bridge, don't we? So now a bump here as well. Oh no, it's after the next turn. So yeah, this is good practice actually for us. There's the bump. So yeah, I hope we can learn this section a bit better. I know it is very high speed as well, it's just about knowing where you're going really. At least you've got overcast conditions so we won't get confused too much. Some of the scenery is down the Sowerby Straight. So this is going to be just around Parliament Square, isn't it, when it ends? If I remember right. Oh, easy for that on this Honda. It's all a bit wide over the bridge. Let's head towards Ginger Hall. Got to be careful of this section. Oh, a bit wide there. I expect we're down. Yeah, 7.9. We've been a bit cautious as well. We just want to make it through in one piece, really. A slight lift when we shouldn't be. Okay. Oh my god. Scared the crap out of me. At least we've got someone to follow through this section now. And we must be coming towards the end of it. Okay, more flat out through here. Got you. Oh, very flat out. And a slight lift through there. A bit wide, a bit out, straight through there. Hold on, no. So yeah, we're back into the square, so we know where we are now. So yeah, it just need to be a bit more aggressive with the throttle. In a couple of sections, it seems like. Oh god, brake way too late. Brake like I was on a MotoGP machine there. It's like, oh, I'm making time up. Oh no, there's actually a tight corner coming up, isn't there? There's downhill. That corner is so tricky, that left-hander. There you go. Good switch back through the hairpin. That's probably the best we've ever taken it, to be honest. 15 seconds back. More like 20 now. I tried to carry speed for that corner, but just went in too tight with the line. So it'd be lucky to be in the top 10 now. It's not been a good attempt, this lads. Through the gooseneck. Oh, we see a bit of sun blinding us through the clouds. As we head towards Joey's. Again, a bit of a tight line in, compromises through that corner. Sure, he must be coming up towards the finish though. There's Guthrie's Royal. There you go, that's much better through there. We actually have to get on the power slightly early. There you go, comfy through Mountain Mile. And then flat out. It's going to be approaching the last section, isn't it? So it's going to be after the bungalow, after Hellwood's Rise and Dupes. It's going to be after then. Yeah, we definitely know this section now. And from the first TT, man, this is probably my worst section. To be honest, one I really did not know. A little bit wide. The mountain box. I got the top speed almost immediate on this Honda. Oh, that's easy flat. Oh, just before where we thought it would be. Sixth. Should at least be in the top 3 though. If one less crash would have been in the top 3 in best Honda, but I guess we'll take that as Triumph Daytona's at the top. So we've got the Kawasaki in last. It's not the best start, but we do still get a perk. And decent, perk points as well, they're full. So next up, the next round of the Irish Championship round, the Glenderry course for 3 laps, round of just over 6 mile long circuit. And with those maximum perk points, we can use some influence because we've got loads of that left. So we could use... We've got 2 of these, we might as well use 1. And we need to check if we can use other perk points as well. So we've got maximum coverage, which is the one we might use. No, we don't need the rest. So yeah, we'll use maximum coverage as well. And get back on our Honda. So we've got all the big guns. Got half the field of Yamahas. Got Carl Lap, Kevin Graham as well. Ryan Rocksmith is back. Got a couple of fellow Hondas. The Kawasaki of Tyler and Triumph Daytona of Gallagher. Let's see if I remember this circuit from a couple of weeks ago. Do we have a clutch in this game? I think that would really help the starts. If we're able to do it that way. Well, at least I remember the hairpin at the beginning. And it's pretty flat out, isn't it, after this? Got a couple of bumps to watch out for. As we work our way back towards the top 5. Must be right on the edge of them now. Oh, clip the grass there. Lucky. Very lucky. There we go, comfortably down the inside. So we're up to 4th, I think. That's in that 2nd and 3rd in front, and then someone is away. Hopefully that's not Kevin Graham. So we snuck round the outside of someone. Yeah, Team First has got away. So let's chase them down then. Oh, hello. I like you too as well. We've got a hairpin off of this corner. And then another tight corner. Oh, it's done a bit of grass touched. So we're about to head back towards the city or the town. Bit wide there. Love that. You got kind of like banking through that. So on to the second lap. 5.9 back. That's a big gap to make up over 2 laps. We'll see what we can do though. I've been pretty good in the first part of that. Just being confident in the second part as well. Whereas once again clipping some grass. Been getting away with it. What was that, 3 times now we've got away with that? I'd say always so slow in that corner. 4th time not lucky. Come on, go, go. Well, we're chasing second now. Because we definitely don't have the pace to catch up. So time to dial it back to the 80. And just make sure we get second. Because at least in the championship then we should be solidly second overall, I think. And so you can definitely get second as we're halfway through the race. Wasn't sure how quick to take that because they're always slow in the middle of the corner. So if you catch them in the middle of the corner, you've got like nowhere to go. There we go, that's nicely done. Just one more bite to overtake. Right on their tail. There we go. We do love that right hand. That seems to be our favourite passing spot in this circuit. Yeah, you can definitely take that corner in third. So now just a guarantee second. Don't really take notice of that left. It's all about the right hander through that. Yeah, 15 seconds back. So they lost 10 seconds. So they're going what 3:05 lap times. Let's see if we can do that on the final lap. Our 80%, remember. Bit of locking under braking. More like an engine sees under braking, like trying to lock the front there. I do love how fast and flowing this first section is as well. There you go, see, easy for that. Don't need to lift at all for that corner. Hopefully this time didn't go as wide. Very close to the grass on the outside and inside. Got away with it though. Oh, a bit wide. I did not like the downshift there. Could maybe keep it in fourth, but we probably won't get acceleration out the corner, to be honest. There you go, nice hit in the apex. Also, this begins the second half of the season, doesn't it? So we've still got 3 events after this. I remember there were 3 missed opportunities, weren't they, last season for victory, so need to make sure we're like this on this final lap, where we're quite quick, but not slightly pushing 100%. We shouldn't lead to any mistakes. That's just what we need to do in these remaining races. Especially on this Honda, where we don't have as good a pace as we had on the Triumph Daytona. But we've still got some upgrading to do on this bike. There you go, see, barely lifted through there now. And through the next right as well, pretty flat out. What's that to that time? Yeah, 3:06. So we're right there pace-wise. We're actually quicker than Graham on that final lap, so very happy with that. So we've got fellow Alan in third behind us on a fellow Honda as well, comfortably behind us in Doxy, Rocksmith. Tyler in ninth. Oh no, he misses out on the point. Oh. So in the championship, we are second. We are 12 points ahead of Doherty, but 21 behind Graham with 3 events remaining. As his third victory of the season surely guarantees him the Irish Championship. As we've got Rocksmith in 4th ahead of Alan, who's closed the gap to 2 points. And then Carl Lapp down to 6th now, outside the top 5. Got Moran in 7th. And you've got Tyler in 11th. And Gallagher with just those 4 points in 13th. So we do get some good pert points back. So we're back up to 70 and get a penalty for restart a race is very slightly reduced. And tyre wear is reduced as well. That's actually pretty good. Might use that tyre wear pert for the TT at the end. So we can choose between Old Blair Forest or the Coastline race. And I think we'll choose Old Blair Forest as we normally do before we head to the airfield. Actually, we can take part in all 3 events. But yeah, we'll take part in the Airfield 2 event after this. So yes, let's warm up then. Do we use any perks for this event? I don't want to actually really use any perk points though, because I'm guessing we won't get many back though. So just checking kind of the cost of each perk. Yeah, I think I'll save them for the Irish Championship event. And so we can be on the super bike. We might as well test this out, test out the Honda. So we've got a couple B8 Beamers, a couple of Fado Hondas, and the Kawasaki of Simon Mills, and just 6 competitors in this time trial event as well for that sort of this very short circuit in Scotland. So I'm trying to keep more revs in, so I don't feel like I'm stalling at the start, but don't seem to be really working at the moment. Remember the jump onto the bridge, got to be careful. Definitely had to use some rear brake into the braking off there, been there. Oh, bit wide. Just spreading the paintwork, you know, painting all the walls. It was all almost onto the grass there. Having a tendency of doing it, aren't we? Turning a bit too early. We'll go down this back stretch, go up towards 175 miles per hour. Oh, what the hell? The rear just slid that. On the braking. That was good locking up, wasn't it? Once again, I do love how they've added a bit more character to this circuit. On the first detail of manners, yeah, we're down by a second. But if we just keep it clean, we should be alright. Oh, we definitely don't have to use any rear brake on that occasion. There we go, better flying through that section. There we go, turning slightly later. And I forgot to turn for the left on the exit, didn't we? Fly past the houses. Into the hairpin. That's pretty nice. So our first proper lap. 105. So once again the rear trying to get out. That's why you've got to be careful of it. You've got like 3 very heavy braking points. There's a gap 7 seconds. And so it's very easy for that rear to slide and lock up under braking. Just like that. So we're just doing it on odd laps. So we could hear bikes in front. You know, we don't want to lap anyone. That's what we do. We were tactically going down here. As you can hear that bike in front. So onto the final lap here at Old Blair Forest. Yeah, lose 5 seconds like that. I believe we're still being the lead though. Oh, not close enough to dive it down the inside. Oh, for God's sake, bike. Let's tight in.
So I tried to carry a bit more speed than I should have on that line. But even with our dreadful mistakes, we're still leading, so... Right, we definitely have to get on top of that on the Superbike though, the braking. Seems the biggest thing compared to the Super Sport bike. Thank you. Just pushes us into the stop sign. I was saying we get your message loud and clear, alright? As across the start finish line. Still won by 6 seconds despite us not having a body anymore. Do we get... Oh, we've got many perk points. We've got full haul now. Maybe we should have used the perk up then as you get some ballast and a quick respawn as well. So we go final event then of this episode. Race 6 of the season. A 5-lap around the airfield. And we can use the Swagger again. Not sure we need that though. I need to use some of these like reputation ones as well. So increase your reputation. Also restarting a race is very slightly reduced. Tyre wear, we get it. And then tyre warmers. Adds 1.5 kilo to the bike. Adds a kilo to the bike. Do that one. So we are then Kevin Graham, our arch enemy. As we've got 4 other opponents. So it's got Sam Doherty, John Swift on a fellow Honda, and then trying to turn over Ronan Gallagher. So yeah, this is where I think we crashed out on a like Pod's ultimate lap, and so we're like a second or two behind at the finish. God's sake, that's one of our better starts as well. So we'll go up to 3rd. Nicely done. Stop hitting the curbs. Said stop hitting the curbs. My God, we were lucky there. So you know we're gaining easily. Oh my God. I said stop hitting the curbs. Go. Hopefully that's not the wing gone again round here. That's a down in 3rd. We're like 6 seconds back. 6.5. What the fuck is going on with the brakes? I have no idea what happened there. I was in the bike again. The weight went forward for some reason when I'm leaning back. Got a lot of unexplainable crashes in this game. At least from my view. So we chucked away another chance of winning here. Fuck off. Yeah, we're doing this again. I'm not accepting that. Because of one crash we caused, and a crash I don't know what caused, and we go down. Because we know we got the pace to win here. What the fuck? What is with the curbs? Bit out of nowhere, that one. Come on, go, go, go. We're already, what, 5 or 6 seconds back now? Come God's sake, stop going near the curbs. You can't hit them round here. What the hell? What's wrong with the bike again? It must be something to do with weight transfer. That's the only thing I can think of. Look how far back we are now. 13 freaking seconds. Oh no, now you decide to actually go through the corner. What are you doing, bike? I'm barely touching the brake, and it's just like, what are you doing? Are the tyres overheated again? As you can see from my view, I'm not doing anything different, but obviously to the bike I am. What the fuck was that? There we go, we're finally up to second. I'll just wait in second. No point pushing for first, because apparently this bike doesn't seem to understand how to stay freaking upright. Like, I know we've been close to the curb on a couple occasions, but one of the things I just cannot explain. And we're 10 seconds back as well, like there's no point pushing because we're not going to close up 10 seconds on a couple of laps. Those are just thinking championship. That's probably the championship for Kevin Graham now, isn't it? Like his lead must be close to, what's it, 30 points you need, isn't it? To win the championship. The gap after this. God's sake, stop being near the curbs. Oh my god, what is that? Let's go on to the final lap. Is that 1059 from the Triumph Daytona as well? Because that said it was our fastest lap round it. And we're doing what, 107s, 108s on this Honda? But we're nowhere near that pace. I'd hope that's the Superbike time. There you go, final couple of corners. Nice one to restart the race for us, wasn't it? Let's head towards the line in disappointment. Once again round here. 7 seconds back. Did the fastest lap. Another second place as well. At least we finished only on the podium this season as going with his 4th victory. Yeah, virtually on the verge. 24 points ahead of us. As we're 14 ahead of Doherty. Then the big gap as next up is Swift. And then we've got Gallagher as well. Where are the rest of the points? I can see what happened to Tyler then last season because it's got 10. But it's only counted the 5 in our split. Points wise, even though there's 10 riders in the whole event, so I can see what happened to the points then. So Tyler, they gave him 6 last season for this event, if I remember, but then they took it away. So they're probably going to do the same to Gallagher then. So he's probably going to drop back down to last. As despite our moaning, we do get tyre wears race light reduced. Increased money earned if you finish in the top 3 without starting the race. Definitely didn't do that. So yeah, a bit of a disappointing beginning and end as well of the Winter Cup and then wherever that event was. And it's next up we begin with the Spring Cup around the Isle of Man. And then we've got round 7 of the championship for lap around the just over 8 mile long coastline circuit. And then we've got another event, which I think we'll probably head, what's that, King's Crown? We've got around the TT circuit, or we could do the Airfield special before the final race of the Irish Championship, the 2-lap around the just over 14 mile long Circuit of Ireland. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see where we finish in the championship next time.